Brian Schofield for Weather First.
Well, you know, Ricky, we've been talking so much about the chance for maybe delayed fireworks, and let's go through those chances resort by resort. Why not? Take a look across Las Vegas. Let's go right to the stratosphere. This is where the biggest question mark is because the height is beyond 1,000 feet, and that's where we expect the strongest winds. So here in the Weather Center, we're saying a cancellation could be possible for the stratosphere. That would be the area that we would focus on, any cancellations. Maybe a slight chance of a delay. The Venetian at 475, we're talking up at that level, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. These are midnight numbers as we're talking about it. Caesar's Palace looks like it'll be expected on time, maybe 10 to 20. So we're hoping that maybe it's a little more insulated and would really dodge some of that heavier wind. The Aria Tower, slight chance for a delay in the fireworks. At 600 feet, that would not surprise me if we see that. But of course, other areas like Planet Hollywood, MGM, maybe Treasure Island expected on time, 10, 20 mile per hour winds, hopefully at the low end of that. So we'll be watching this all night, but that should just give you kind of a perspective on this is one of those few years where it could go either way. It really could. Most years go off without a hitch. Cross your fingers, you're fine. But we'll be watching it closely. Still only 10 mile per hour sustained winds at McCarran. I'm very happy about that. But gusts have been just a little bit higher than that for today. We'll see how they settle down for tonight. We need this rain to settle down. Look at that. Look at the eastern seaboard. It doesn't look like a lot of rain, but they've had too much of it already. So it's all runoff. It's all just pooling up in areas that don't need any more. Satellite radar composite. Look how relatively clear we are. But it's what's upstream that's going to affect us next week. Can't see it. It's kind of offshore, well offshore, all of this. Going to make it a very unsettled week. And, you know, actually, I'm kind of glad it got all pushed out to next week, because if we were to see this week, not only would we have cold, blustery conditions, which we're going to have a little bit of that tonight already, it'd be even colder, even wetter. But they might throw a little snow on the strip, and everyone's a hardy soul. I think they could handle that, especially with the cool hats and glasses that are on the strip tonight that you'll see. Either way, 20s and 30s again for tonight. Very similar conditions. Whatever you woke up to this morning, you'll have very similar conditions for tomorrow morning. So we're not expecting big temperature changes. It's just that wind factor that'll make it feel a little colder for tonight. Other than that, barely expecting to even get close to 50 for tomorrow, maybe just shy of it by a degree or two. Picking up the numbers over the weekend, but we'll also pick up the cloud cover later on tomorrow. Increase in cloud cover for the weekend, and probably looking more overcast on Sunday. Next best chance for some showers, even with those like nice warm readings, if you will, would be next week, and really could happen each day. Have a chance some days maybe a little heavier than others, but we're going to start to throw in more chances for showers across the valley for next week. All right, Ricky.